passing the Kent County Courthouse. Fifth Third Center on our right hand side. Calder Plaza, where we started just a moment ago. I'll wait here for this light to change. There's the Warner Norcross building. That's new construction in the last 2 years, I think. Maybe we'll aim for something a little less edited today. Just passing the Homewood Suites Hilton here on Ottawa. This is a new business, Webster's Market. So officially it's Center City here, although I always just refer to it as downtown. Tupelo Honey should be on the east side of the street there, and Sundance on the west side of the street. What we'll do is we'll walk to Monroe Center, Breonna Taylor Way, which is just coming up here on our right hand side. And we will walk to the west. Don't really have a set spot in mind, I just knew. Came downtown to use the gym. And figured I should probably go for a little bit of a walk too. There's kind of cold out. We're going through a little cold swing. And the snow has been coming down on and off a little bit. Let me change my grip here. Took my little, I have a counterweight that attaches to the cold shoe and helps me fine balance the camera. It also makes a good grip. We're at the top of the camera. I think we'll let's cross the street and then, no, we'll just walk. We'll just walk down here. So hopefully this footage turns out okay. The camera still seems to be balanced fine, it's just a little less perfect. Cinco de Mayo, I think, closed today, most places. Pretty slow. It's also very early on a Saturday. I'll probably tell you guys what time it is, although I don't frankly know. Hang on. So it's just 4 o'clock right now on a Saturday. Across the street here and we'll cross the Grand Rapids Art Museum here. So this is the Grand Rapids Art Museum and part of Wood TV 8. This barrier that's up right now is Rosa Parks Circle, which is being renovated. Let you guys peek up in and take a look. And of course there's a little bright, but over there, Mckay Tower. Make sure we're in focus. one more time just in case that didn't turn out. There's Mckay Tower. So this is previously the tallest building between between Detroit and Chicago. I believe that was in the 1980s. And again, the Grand Rapids Art Museum and Wood TV 8. I'm not sure when the renovations are due to be done at Rosa Parks Circle. That was previously a awesome little spot to people hang out and sit when it was nice out. Oh, we're a little bright again. The battery's freezing kind of quick. So I think we'll continue walking to the southwest. So I will try to just film right through. It's been a while since we've done it that way. Oh, we better hurry if we're going to catch this light. There's the Comerica Bank building. And the Laker line, the bus system that runs out to the one of the local community colleges. The wind's picking up a bit. I'm not dressed to where I'll be able to make this a very long video, but we'll see what we can do. Hopefully the wind noise isn't too bad today. I've actually lost my improvised wind muff. And so what you're hearing is just a natural camera mic, the built-in mic, no wind muff. There's the Bob on the east side of the street. Here's the Skywalk Connector that runs over to the large arena further to the south. And this is Fulton Street and Monroe. Here at Grand Rapids, Michigan, as you look to the north, you're seeing the Blue Bridge, which is a pedestrian bridge. Beyond that, Pearl Street. I'm not sure how much further north you can see than that. Over here is the notorious S-curve. That's part of the freeway that runs north-south through Grand Rapids. Something's loose in my gimbal. I think the cold is making all the screws back out. Really time to put some nylon on something. So it's the Meyer Public Broadcast Center, part of WGVK. That's part of Grand Valley State University. Keller Engineering Laboratories. This is part of the GVSU's 2 campus here in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Just tossing the littlest bit of snow at us. We'll see if this lost my train of thought. Subaru ran my train of thought over. Got his right turn signal on. There's nothing to turn to here. It's a pretty interesting building. Take a quick look at it. If anybody goes to WGVSU, GVSU is a radio station. Wants to give me a tour, just give me a holler. So my train of thought was, I don't know if any of this audio is going to turn out, so fingers crossed. Nothing on the back. Slow the camera down enough to be able to see in here. It's one of the only places with an owl on top of a bus stop. It's a fake owl, but it's still amusing. Darken you guys up again. So we are now on Grand Rapids' west side, here by Marlin and Northwest. We're going to miss this intersection. So let's just cross, actually. So this used to be a 4-way intersection. They've now put in a walkway to the college campus here. On the right-hand side of the street. That's always been part of Grand Valley State University. But this is new on this side. Just here by Sachia Hall and the DeVos Center. And I think what we'll do is we'll walk to the south. I haven't actually walked along this this new pathway here. Or maybe we'll walk over and look at some of these new buildings. Let's just walk along here. Bicycle factory? Interesting. I'm going to be ready for a sauna after this. I'll start pausing the video every once in a while and breaking it up. Give me a chance to take a little rest from holding the camera steady. Maybe make the battery last a little longer. Well, here's a good map of where we're at. So the least I guess I can do is stop and show you guys where. Wind is starting to catch the gimbal too. Something on interurban railways. Interesting. Yeah, that is loose. Alright, press on regardless. See if we can't film this all. There's the Gillette Bridge, which we've crossed like a million times on the channel. Amusing to see a trolley on it. And the water levels are way low. What year is that? 1915. Out at 80mm. And I just realized I'm in the middle of a very boring parking lot, but it's a very interesting spot to do a full turn around. And you see on the left hand side of the screen, that is Bridgewater Place, our little "Where are you" marker. And this is the L. William Seidman Center. Alright. The snow is coming down just a little bit. But I saw this, so this is an old art prize install over here. They must have just moved it over this way. And this large stone carving, I couldn't find getting a photo of it too. And there appears to be, oh, another art post. We have not caught this one yet. The wind's catching me, so I apologize for this being kind of a fumbly shot. And hopefully that turned out in some way. Oh, savior of saviors, please tell me this has an Allen wrench on it. We might be lucky. So these are bicycle fix repair stands, and if I'm lucky, this has an Allen wrench that will tighten up my gimbal on it. Fingers crossed. That's a no. Definitely only a giant Allen wrench on there, and all of them are really rusty, so whatever. Alright, so this used to be an art prize entry. I believe it was downtown in the same spot as the Flying Pig. It's a very interesting statue too, but it's up in this little isolated garden. I can't see if there's a plaque next to it. So this is the Edgar D. Prince Promenade. And it appears this part of Grand Valley State University was built in 2013, judging by the cornerstone. It's a fairly handsome building. We're going to continue on walking to the south here, at least until the battery dies. I think we'll switch over to the second battery for our walk back. See how that goes. So we are currently walking and facing to the south. Give us a good spot. So this will be the other side of the river here. This is going to be the spot where they want to put in the giant soccer stadium. We'll see if that's visible. Yeah, the river's right here. I've never walked around this part of the campus. Let's take a look. Interesting. Oh yeah. There's a little island in between rail bridges down here. The river is quite high. Cool. I have the zoom, I might as well use it, right? Alright, to get a little faster film speed, zoomed in, I went to ISO 2500. And just across the way there, that is, from what I understand, it's all city property, and that's part of where they'd like to put in the soccer stadium. You're looking upriver here, down towards the rail bridge. That was looking downriver. Alright. Now we're down to ISO 1600. We're still walking to the south. Is this the fire department? With their little boat and tow? That's adorable. Little 3-horse Evinrude. Oh boy, they must be doing something today. Yeah, dive and rescue number 3. Well, I hope they're practicing and not doing recovery. The Grand River, we do have a series of low-head dams here. They're very dangerous. So unfortunately, the fire department does have a team. So the area where we're at right now, this is used to be all industrial. It is still quite heavily industrial. There's a tannery down here. I don't know if you guys can hear me at all. Most of the rail connectors are down this way. There's a scrap yard. There's also ones to the north of here. That's new. I don't think Konocum Minolta was in there before. Oh. And of course, the issue you have in Grand Rapids, sometimes you're walking places, the sidewalk just disappears on you. You can see plenty of people walk through here. This is all wore out. Now we gotta dive across the street with no pedestrian crossing. Whatever. Bring you guys up a little bit. Barking you down. Well, here's part of the rail grade. This is one of the rail bridges across the Grand River. So let's cross here if there's nobody coming. Just as a little reminder, everybody, do not trespass on rail grades. It's a really bad idea, especially on a rail bridge. That's a little bit better. So I think we'll walk down to that bridge and cross. Here's one of the old tanneries from this side of town. Hydeco. It's very cool older buildings back this way. Oh, and a photography suite. That's kind of cool. I bet you the inside of this building's beautiful. What a great place to put your photography studio. There's another really cool building over there too. And of course Hydeco. Gross. Press on. Doesn't help we're right next to big piece of ice. That's a cool building. What a beautiful brick building. Doesn't help we're right next to a metal recycler too. Or yeah, steel. LP Padnos. Looks like they're doing some renovation back this way. Trail system also we did a couple videos ago. Well, actually chronologically probably more like 6+ videos ago. That is not too far from the direction we're headed right now. We're gonna turn left though, and we're gonna walk east and away. Equipment here at the Steel Recycling Center. I have a sneaking suspicion the city stores these big orange barricades here, along with some light poles and stuff. There's a lot more city-owned property over on this side of town, where real estate used to be cheap. MDOT manhole covers and stuff. Kind of amusing. Yeah, finials for the old light posts. Some of the cast iron light light posts that are used around here on the east side and downtown. Looks like a bunch of MDOT crap stored here too. Alright, we're going to come over here where you can see the Grand River again. Here's the bridge we'll be crossing in just a moment. But here's the Grand River, part of the concrete structure that acts as a flood barrier here. Fortunately, a lot of trash down here. I've never seen this many little plastic pre-rolled joint medical containers. But alright, let's go back up to the road here. We'll start heading back to the east again. Eventually get myself back downtown. Maybe take a sauna. Getting wobbly and tired. There's looking downriver to the south. Well, that is a pedestrian bridge that connects to the Kent trail system. We're just around the corner from there. We've done a video on that before. If I'm smart, I'll link it in the description. I'm not always that smart though. Here's where the downtown refreshment area barricades ended up. These are your classic Jersey barrier. As you can see, I think I've even filmed that one before. It says downtown on it. So these have some really great art on them. Now they're just kind of hanging out in the parking lot. It must be a city lot. Just coming up on the intersection of Wealthy and Market. And give me a minute while I cross the road here without getting run over. Of the old train station, which was abandoned for quite a while over here. Looks like they've paid some attention to it finally. We'll cross over there, take a look at it. Traffic safety department over there, I believe, is also part of the, possibly part of the proposal for the soccer stadium over this way. Done some nice renovation on this. Hopefully it's going to get actually used for something. This would be an adorable little restaurant. It is right next to, these are active train tracks. This is attached to that bridge. It's a very cool building, and it's just about sitting here. It's very dilapidated for quite a while. Oh yeah, looks like they've got some roof work to kind of half done. Kind of hard to tell. Very cool though. Alright, where are we headed to next? I don't really want to walk up Wealthy Street further. I'm actually warming up a little bit. It could be just from moving around. Well, we're just continuing walking to the east then. Center here. Not much to look at. That building looks kind of disused. Boy, I bet you these guys got a set of Allen wrenches. Probably all too big for my purposes. Oh, that's awesome over there. So I believe this is where they service all the buses at. Service, fuel, tires, probably, the whole 9 yards. So what are your guys' thoughts on 45-minute videos versus shorter ones? Should I be breaking them up? Well, we're not far from Founders here. Yeah. Too bad I'm not interested in going into Founders. Probably a little too busy in there anyways. I do miss the old Devil Dancer sandwich. A couple of their beers, but just not worth it. I think we'll just keep walking east. We'll cross Cesar East Chavez Boulevard here. This actually runs to the south to a couple spots where I've done videos before. Yeah, we'll cross. Yeah, so Founders Brewing is just down there. I think this is the back of the Grand Rapids Ballet Company. The Grand Rapids bus terminal is just to the north of us as we cross over the north-south freeway here in just a moment. And the train station will just be to our south there, just a little ways down. Really cool older buildings out this way. Feels and sounds really like I'm standing over the freeway here. Probably because I basically am. Nice turn signal. I'm just coming up on Wealthy Street here. One of the few gas stations anywhere near downtown. And yeah, 421, that's not horrible. It's not fun, but it's not horrible. Some cool mural work here. This whole area doesn't look much like how it used to. Look, that whole block down there is gone. All those buildings are all brand new. The building just over there is the Diocese of Grand Rapids. Catholic Central School. Just to the north of that. And if you look up gentrification, this is the area. The dictionary comes with a map and everything. This is a spot that my mother would have referred to as a place where you don't go. You don't walk over this way. It's a bad part of town. And now we have bridal and formal consignment. And like a whole downtown extension. Shops and schools and live workspace that you can't afford. Yeah, not really my taste. The buildings, not the area. Be a perfectly acceptable place to live if I could afford it. and you know. Places to park and stuff. Downtown, not worth it. I don't live this close to downtown, guys. The snow just keeps on kind of spit-spattering. Some more very cool mural work. Make sure we're right enough. There used to be a thrift store on this corner. It looks like it's vacant now. Well, this is a little less interesting mural work here. It's a kind of a cool concept for a park. Just not really getting any use with how cold it is. Look at all these empty spots. Oh, and here's a gemstone. Make sure we're bright and in focus. So this is vertical music. This is a long time staple here in the Page building on Division. So these are all new as well. I don't think these are restaurants, right? Start you guys up a bit. Oh, the Harris building, yeah. Can't tell what some of these are. It could be lobbies going into Harris events. Okay. And we'll just wait for this light to change. That's kind of cool. Oh, I like this spiral bit in the staircase here. It's kind of cool. Toss that up out of the middle of the road. Mos Eisley tattoo. This has been here for, I want to say 3 or 4 years now, possibly longer. Kind of quickly becoming a staple in the area. And we are walking to the north along Division, just to recap. Actually, I'm not far from Beacon. Beacon Corner Bar is just down one of these side streets. I'm getting kind of hungry. I don't know if that sounds good or not. A lot of seafood at Beacon. If you're looking for good seafood, especially boils, they do seafood boils. Rockwell Republic. It's probably a pretty interesting place. I hope at least some of this footage turns out. GR Noir, this is a new place as well. And we're waiting again for the light to change. And there goes the Dash West. That's the free bus system that runs between the commuter lots here in downtown Grand Rapids.
No, you would not.
Yes, I would.
Yeah.
And this is the former home of the UICA, the Urban Institute for Contemporary Art. They've now moved in with one of the art colleges. Let's actually walk this way and see how busy Beacon is. Anyways, just a bit. Heading to the gym next, I think, to take a sauna. Unless somewhere really piques my interest for food. Whew. This camera's getting heavy. Alright, we're walking to the west again. Just to help you guys keep track of where we're going and where we are. Front entrance. That walk to downtown Grand Rapids, please feel free to hit the thumbs up button. If you'd like to see more like it, please subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Like we've missed the crosswalk.